We have a full house here tonight. We have Roddy on his glorious return. Hello, Roddy. Welcome back. He's been on a little bit of a hiatus, like pumping up his followers on OnlyFans, but he's back. Tuna, Dan, and Sam, welcome to the show. We are very happy you're all here tonight. It has been a huge week. And September kicks off. 1st of September today, and it's already chaotic. And that's primarily because of a couple of little different things that are happening. IFA, which we'll talk a little bit about. But just kind of an interesting week in general with tech releases, videos being made by certain influencers / YouTube personalities and everything in between. I think we should start with something that we don't normally talk about, which is smartwatches, or rather fitness watches made by other companies. The Garmin Venue 2. Tuna, it caught your attention.
3. Is it the 3? I think it's the
3. I'm sorry. Fuck, I lost my acronym for it. Why did that one catch your attention there, Tuna?
The last Garmin I had was the Instinct, and it had like a monochromatic screen, not touch. I think what impressed me the most is 2 weeks of battery life. Nice big OLED screen.
Sorry, can I cut you off for 1 second? I just realized that it can track your naps, which I think is fucking stupid, but sure.
No, that's interesting. I swear to God, my Samsung, when I had the 5 Pro, which I don't have anymore, now I have the 6 Classic, but the 5 Pro did that. I swear, there's times when I came home from work and I was tired. I took like a 45-minute nap, and it actually separated it and added it to my overall time. But it could be my Fitbit, too. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it does track your naps. But the only thing I don't like about it is obviously the price of $450. Now, I know that's a pretty average price nowadays. Yeah. But Spotify and Amazon Music is the only 2 services they use. And I understand Apple and YouTube Music are not ever going to come to something like this because it's not Wear OS or iOS. But I just wish that they had that, because I use YouTube Music. That'd be the only thing holding me back, because when I run, I use my Galaxy Watch with YouTube Music offline, so I can not have to carry a phone with me. That's the only downside. But it looks like and that battery life is just and you can make phone calls, notifications, pictures from text messages.
Days, like 2 weeks of battery. That's a lot for a fitness / smartwatch, even with all the notifications and stuff that's going on.
Well, that's always an overestimate too. Even if it's a week, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I had the Garmin Instinct. I don't know if anyone else had the Instinct here, but that was, I think, is also close to 30 days or something.
But there wasn't much to it. You couldn't really do a whole lot.
Well, it's a monochromatic screen, and you really didn't have much in the way of notifications. But I mean, the big headlining feature, I think, with this one, I mean, it is pricey, $450. That's not cheap. But basically, they're saying here that there's optional LTE connectivity. So they're trying to push into that market where you can use it without your smartphone, which I think is the play for Garmin. But they're kind of pumping up all the smartwatchy, healthy kind of features. So basically here, from what I'm reading here, they're talking a little bit about being a bit more focused on sleep tracking, mental wellness, and workout recovery, which is funny because that's kind of Whoop's territory. And I know Whoop, which we've talked a little bit about here on the podcast, that's kind of what they do. Right, that's what their focus is when it comes to a smartwatch, and Garmin also has done a few things here too over the last couple of years. Like they've got the body battery stuff, which is meant to tell you how recovered you are, which again is kind of infringing upon the whole Whoop thing. I think with an AMOLED screen, 2 weeks of battery, Roddy, would you buy it?
No.
No, is it because of the lack of smart features?
I'd say it's the lack of, like Tuna said, it's so limited on what apps you can use.
Yeah, in addition to that, Roddy, I'm glad you brought it. Garmin Pay. Who the hell uses Garmin Pay?
Right.
Yeah. Now, I know, Roddy, you like to cycle. Now, are you using a smartwatch when you cycle?
I do. And I'm probably opposite of what everyone else thinks, but my Watch 5 Pro seems to do a better job at my fitness tracking than my Apple Watch does.
Right. Okay.
Most people say the opposite, but to me, this seems more accurate than my Apple Watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, are we talking about like when you say something like that? Are you talking about distance? Are you talking about heart rate? Like what are we talking there?
Yeah, the GPS tracker on it is more accurate.
So
I think 5 Pro introduced it. Do like some kind of dual GPS too, I believe, in the Samsung. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe. I just know that, a lot of the biking stuff that I do is I do a lot of rails to trail stuff, which is where they convert old railroads into bike paths.
Yes.
They're typically like very rural area, and you may or may not get, cell service, right? So for some reason, the Apple Watch, when the cell service is spotty, like it will like where it loses reception or whatever, and then when it catches back up, it'll jump. And so like my speed will be like 1,000 miles an hour, but I wasn't doing that fast. It's just so it's like when I look at like my average speed for biking, it'll say that my average speed was like 42 miles an hour. Well,
holy cow!
I wasn't averaging 42 miles an hour versus the Samsung just seems to kind of like it just keeps going. Like it doesn't. I don't know what it's doing, but it's.
Hey Roddy, you may want to do the Tour de France if you're going 42 miles.
Right.
I'm just throwing it out there.
It's a recruitment ad for.
I'm technically a beast, so
yes. Now, one of the things that always made me interested and kind of curious about what Garmin does. Now, Garmin, I understand it's not a smart watch per se, but more of a fitness watch. But how do they manage to figure out the battery shit? But here we are with like Samsung and Apple still fucking treading water with like 2-3 day battery at best. How do they manage to get it right? What are they doing that's different? I mean, they still have the AMOLED screen. It's still connected to your smartphone.
I will tell you right now, I have the 6 Classic and I am not happy. I should have kept the 5 Pro. My battery life has been terrible. Maybe a day, max day and a half if I'm lucky. And sleep tracking, I know, is not very accurate in any smartwatch, but the last 2 times I slept with this watch, it woke up either completely dead or telling me I had 2 hours of sleep.
And it was complaining about your performance too, right?
Correct. Yeah. And the Fitbit doesn't. Fitbit likes my performance and gives me at the right amount of time, that I'm sleeping. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the dial. It's not turning off when I fall asleep, and it's rotating all night, and that's when I'm tossing and turning. I don't know. But I used to use my Fitbit for sleep tracking now just because of that.
Yeah, so it's funny that you say that because I've heard that from a few people who have the watch that they were disappointed with the battery, which kind of goes against what you would think. I mean, it's the next generation. By all accounts, it should be better battery, at least a little bit.
You got the Classic?
Yeah, the biggest one too.
The Classic, yeah.
Wow.
I would say it's not the Pro.
That's
if they had
crazy.
a 6 Classic Pro, it had the bigger battery. I think the 5 Pro still has a bigger battery, quite a bit too. So that's the issue. And you got a larger screen, which is taking more juice too. So
yeah, did they do anything? I didn't follow much on the watches. Did they do anything with the screen tech? Like, is it any more efficient?
It's brighter. It's brighter.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I mean the chip itself is more efficient by like what 15%? They said, maybe. Right. Which seems like I don't know.
Would it be that? Maybe it's just the bigger screen, more brightness. I mean, anytime you jack up the brightness on any device, the battery just starts to go down. Like
I know what it is. I'm not syncing it to a Samsung device, and they know.
That's I swear. I swear.
I bet that's what it is.
Yeah, they do.
I have it synced to the Pixel Fold. Yes. And then I have my Fitbit to the Nothing phone. I mean, I'm guaranteeing that's what it is. Samsung's like, you got to buy one of our phones or you're done.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, Samsung. It's all good.
Well, they're willing to they're willing to cut your features out.
Well, once you buy a Samsung device, like a Flip.
Yes.
It's like they suck you into that cult, and you can't get out.
Well, it's true, and like people have so much trouble opening the fucking thing too. Like they just can't take photos.
So hard to. Oh, look at that! It just opens right up. Oh man,
you struggled. I saw you like wince a little bit there.
I practiced all day.
Let's talk about that. We're here anyway. Let's dance. So, Roddy had a few some concerns, some issues that he wanted to bring up about one of our more interesting tech people on YouTube, Mr. Who's the Boss. Now, Roddy, you want to give some context to the issue here?
Apparently, he was trying to say that one of the problems with owning a flipping phone like this is that it's hard to, or it takes too long to one-handedly open this and start shooting a picture or video. That was his thing. So he was saying, like a normal phone, you just pick it up and you point it, turn the camera on or whatever, versus this phone, you have to open it. And if you try to use one hand, it's too hard and you have to like force, and it took him forever to do it. And I have not even been able to replicate like how he did it. I don't know. He was talking about you got to jam your finger in there and all this kind of stuff. But I mean, really and truthfully, he didn't even show the fact that you can double press the home button and pull the camera up.
Look how complicated that is, though. Look at that.
Yes.
He is struggling. Come on.
Yeah, I think I found the right spot here, Roddy. Just for context for everybody at home, I think it's coming up in just a second here. But
yeah,
you might be able to see what Roddy's referring to here about the difficulties of opening a flipping device.
Yeah, see,
he didn't say a whole lot of nice things about it.
This is
to be honest.
Disappointing. Well, it doesn't have great cameras. I'll go ahead and
put that out. They never did.
They're good. They're not terrible. They get by, but the issue that he brings up about it is just ridiculous. Here it is. This is it.
Yeah.
No rear camera.
Now watch.
What is he doing? He's doing that on purpose,
Jesus.
man.
That's hilarious.
He's doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
Can I just say as
so
well,
for
though,
those of you who are
like,
listening at home after the fact here, we're watching the video here of Mr.
What was that watermark face in the background? You see that?
Yeah, I saw that. He actually tries to open it one-handed, and it really looks like he's taking the extra effort and struggle to get it open.
There's no way that people are going to find it that difficult, and most people are going to have a case on, which makes it even easier.
But here's the main problem with this. Even if some people will struggle opening it, maybe he's got small hands. I don't know. The fact that the stage that he's on, the amount of people that watch his videos are all going to say, "Oh, that's why I saved my iPhone." That's why. It's bullcrap.
Yeah.
It's another reason for you to keep your iPhone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look,
I think he just doesn't like flip phones. I think that's just what it is.
I don't think he likes Android.
How many flip phones has he actually reviewed besides the Samsung phone? I think he's just done the 4 and the 5. From what I remember, I mean, fuck, I don't.
Man, that is really hard to open. I don't think I'm sticking with my iPhone for sure.
I wouldn't be doing that with no case if I couldn't do it.
Tries to open it. That was terrible.
Oh yeah. So Roddy, I mean, besides, so we can see here that obviously he's making a mockery of kind of like the flip device, but I mean, as we already know, like that's, oh my goodness,
you got to stop.
So I mean, in your experience, Roddy, you've had the Flip 5. How easy is it to flip open?
Show us. Can you show us in a similar fashion?
Yeah, here we go. All right.
Can you replicate it?
If it drops this now.
Which I have a case, so I don't know if that makes any difference.
Can we make him full screen?
I mean, it's like.
Can I? Let me see if I can put him in. I'm gonna fuck this up. Okay, go ahead.
I'm
at this
moment of truth. Oh no, he's doing it. Oh, look at that! He actually got it open with one hand.
You know what?
I found it fine with like the flip N2, like N2 flip, like that. That was fine.
Can't you just like also use, some momentum?
Gravity?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Can you just like get your thumb in there, get it about like maybe 10, 12 degrees open, and just do that?
Look, if I'm going to listen to anybody with flipping phones, it's Captain Two Phones. That guy knows flipping phones and folding phones.
Yes, he does.
And he is and I trust if he's saying something's not right.
Right.
I'm going to trust it because he seems very. I mean, no one's unbiased, but he seems a lot more unbiased than other people.
Most of the time, he's very, very good.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's one thing that about the Flip? I'm a big fan of the Z Flip 5. I've always said I prefer flipping phones over folding phones. But do you remember the Motorola Pebble? And I'll just pull up. Actually, funny that you say that. So
I didn't say anything.
So the Motorola Pebble was this lovely looking device right here. Now, one of
That's
the
a pebble.
reasons that I'm pulling up this video here is because I would love Samsung to integrate the same way that they used to open this device. And this is back from 2005. So basically the way that you did it, you used your thumb to pull the screen towards you and it sprung open. It actually had a latch. Now, I don't know if you're going to see it in this video, but it actually was very easy to open one-handed because you essentially pulled the screen forward and it activated a hinge mechanism, which made it easier to open. I'm going to see if he does it here somewhere. Hang on 1 second. It was somewhere along here. You'll see him do it, but I don't understand why people can't open fucking flip phones. Like, even if you do it with two hands, for the love of God, like, what's wrong with you? Like, I understand people want to be cool and do like the one flip and let's do this kind of thing, right?
So look,
I've never seen anybody with a flip phone complain about it.
He was talking about like if you're carrying a drink or something around and or a coffee and you have to open it, but even still, like, I can still navigate. You know, it's not that hard.
Comically stupid. Yeah,
I'm not trying to justify it, but it was just like he was so ridiculous. Yeah, sure, it's not, you know, pick it up and take a picture. Okay, cool, we did it. That is one of the things. But also, when you buy this phone, you know that it's going to be a phone that you have to open to use certain ways. So I don't think that the people that are buying it are worried about being able to pull their camera up really fast. And if they are, they're probably taking a selfie and they're just leaving it like this and shooting a selfie. So
yeah, I'll show you. Sorry, I just found what I was referring to here. But if you look at this little footage here, guys, and watch how you open this device, I think you'll be quietly impressed. Hang on 1 second. So if you just watch, so this is what I'm talking about. You'll see him use his thumb here to hinge mechanism and up. And so you pull it towards you and pop.
That's cool.
Right? So you see what I'm saying? I would love to see them steal that tech and just be like, hey, I kind of like how you do this, right? And it was impressive. You want to see that one more time? It's fucking
Would the
nice.
screen be able to shift with it, though, in that way? Like, that's what I'm...
Well, I think it's the hinge that's what did it, right?
Yeah. But the screen's then... Yeah. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, so if you maybe if you hid the cable...
The problem is it would have to be the top end of the frame. It couldn't be the screen part. So it'd have to be... That's going to be hard to do with a continuous screen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'd be interesting to see if they could do it, though.
Yeah, if they could pull it off, that would be cool. But I agree with Roddy. It's like, come on, man. And here's the thing. I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly a picture taker, so maybe I'm not exactly the best person. Well, also on the fly. Like, I'm not out just walking around like, oh, there's somebody I take a picture of as I'm walking down the street.
You're fine with those cameras on the front, mate, for those selfies you always take.
Yeah. So exactly. Yeah, constantly, right? I just, like I said, how many times do you need that extra split second where, like, something's happening? And if it's an emergency, like if something's really bad, like you need, like it's you being assaulted or you're what I mean? You're not going to hold on to your coffee, right? That's going to go up. Let that thing go, and you're going to, you know what I mean? Again, it's one of those things. If you have a flipping phone, you have to take it on its face that you're probably going to have maybe an extra millisecond or 2 or 10 to deploy it if you're going to get it open.
You're going to have to open it.
Take a picture. You're going to have to just factor that in. And if you're that kind of person that magically has to take 13 pictures a day, like it has to be like within a half second, it's like then clearly it's not your phone, right? Then just
God damn, I hate this folding phone that I have to unfold.
Right. It's just I don't understand.
But isn't that what the cover screen's for too? Like, isn't the cover screen you could actually answer phones on the cover screen? Right. Yeah.
I mean, worst case, you could like open the camera, turn it to the, you can aim it to the human being or whatever. You can just go click and then hit the shutter from the side, right? I mean, you can try to do it that way. Whatever. I just don't. I mean, this whole like.
Yeah, the fumbling.
I can't do it. It's like, get fucked, dude. Come on, man. Just seriously.
Clickbait.
Yeah, just come on. I mean, who cares? It's whatever. It's fine.
And I mean, and that's exactly what we talk. I know we'll talk about Marquez's video in just a second, but I mean, we kind of start to see here right now a little bit of clickbaitish kind of stuff going on. Now, I don't know if it's because traditionally in September and October, it tends to get pretty chaotic in the tech space. Lots of releases, the iPhones, Google, all of that stuff. I don't know if it's that, and they're just going, you know what, let's ramp up our numbers, let's get some attention, and then we can kind of go from there. But you know, we've talked about Mr. Who's the Boss before and some of the controversial videos that he uploads about Samsung and other companies because, and I think we talked about this off air, you know, I don't think he's hiding the fact anymore that he's an iPhone user. I think every video he makes, he has an iPhone in his hand at some point.
Well, how many videos has he
when,
made and said, oh, it's the Xiaomi 13 versus the iPhone. I make the switch. And the whole time it's like, well, it does this good, but I prefer the iPhone. It's like,
listen, I don't want to shit on a happy moment for Mr. Who's the Boss, but I don't know if you caught the engagement video that he released.
It was really good.
Yeah, so it was beautiful video. All, you know, congratulations, all that shit. But he had like 50 iPhones set up in the room to capture the moment, right? Like, you know, when they went through this escape room to get to the big, you know, reveal. It's excessive. And I mean, look, you know, we talked about Ben Sin wrote an article. It might have been last week now, but he wrote an article talking about how, you know, the war's being lost in other parts of the world to iPhone because everybody wants an iPhone in Asia and other parts of Europe and North America, etc. When you see videos like that, you know, it doesn't help the cause for Android. And I know we're all big Android fans here, and we all have Androids and iPhones and all that fun stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think, I don't know who said this, but, you know, Android's starting to get to the point now where if the Apple and the iPhone starts to destroy the market, then what's going to happen is Android's going to become the enthusiast phone. And the unfortunate reality of the enthusiast phone or like operating system is that they just don't sell. And that's what happens with things like the Xperia, right? And Sony and, you know, all these other companies that almost died, like Asus this week. And, you know, just to kind of piggyback and transition into that, you know, this week, Asus allegedly, you know, killed their smartphone business, which we now know not to be true.
There was a leak. Someone said there was a leak
yep.
that the ROG, not the ROG, just the Zenfone manufacturing side was going to cease after the Zenfone 10, which just now came to the U.S. for pre-order. But the ROG would continue on. You think out of those two lines, the ROG would go because it can't sell near as well as the Zenfone.
And that's the
first. And that's the first red flag. And then you kind of made that comment like, well, then they're done completely. Both. There's no way. But they made a statement. So.
Yeah, they came out. Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of forgive my inquisitive, you know, what else? What do I say here? My inquisitive brain, my skeptical brain almost. Do you think it was a publicity stunt?
I really think they made the comment they're going to end the Zenfone. Asus just doesn't want to say it yet. So maybe they just kind of say, hey, as of right now, we don't have any plans. But then in 6 months, they're going to say, hey, you know, we double back. We looked at the numbers and, you know, we crunched some numbers. They had a calculator in their hand.
Yeah.
I did think that.
I hope not, because I pre-ordered the Zenfone 10 and I'm actually pretty excited. I had the 9 and the 8 and they were all great phones.
It's the best phone ever, apparently.
What did Marquez say? A near perfect phone. Yeah. You don't hear that from anybody very often, unless it's an iPhone.
I will say this. I have seen it in his hand. If you look at some of the videos that he's posted recently, it has been in his hand along with the Pixel Fold and whatever other devices.
It's a nice small phone. It does everything well. Headphone jack. Headphone jack.
I mean, it's also $699 too.
Which is all right.
I mean, the price is good.
Would you take that or the small? Nothing 2? Same price.
I'd take the Zenfone.
It's bigger,
personally.
Yeah, for sure. But it's got, you know, last year's.
It's got really good audio chops.
True. Yeah.
You know what it looks like, though? The Zenfone, and you were saying
the Nord, doesn't it?
No.
That one there, yeah, the Zenfone, yeah.
I like
Roddy,
the finish
you
on
have
the
the
back as
Nothing
well.
phone?
Yeah, I have the Nothing phone too.
And so do you, Tuna, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you. So I know you both really like this, the Nothing phone too. If I remember you guys saying, here's the bigger question. Now I know, Tuna, you had your SIM card in that phone for quite a while, if I'm not mistaken.
So I have a bunch of SIMs, and I know it's not bad, but I have 2 main SIMs. I have like a business phone, and then I have my personal line, and I consider my personal line my main phone. That's for the school contacts, you know, I know that stuff. So I had it I did have it in Nothing phone too for a while. But everyone kept bugging me about the Pixel Fold and the battery life. So I switched the SIMs. So I put my business one into Nothing too, and then
Yeah.
because Nothing, my business line has unlimited hotspot, so I like to take that on trips. So, I like to put it in a phone with a better camera. But either way, I finally switched, and I am noticing that the Pixel Fold's battery life isn't near as good as it. Well, not that it was expected to be stellar. And I'm on Android 14 beta. So.
Right. Okay. Now, my question is, if you had to pick between those two devices, Tuna.
Which two?
And I don't mean you can buy another one in 3 months' time. Like, I mean, like.
You mean a month?
Yeah, 1 month. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, right now, and I'll pose this to you too, Roddy, because I know you've got the Flip there and a couple other things. But if you had to pick one, and the Nothing Phone 2 was a contender, would you go all in on the Nothing Phone? Because it has been received well.
Hold on. Between what phones?
So
me and Roddy had different phones.
So I'm going to say, Tuna, between you and the Pixel Fold, and Roddy between you and the Flip 5, because I know that's what you've got.
Oh, man. I'm going to be a bad guy here. I'm going to say Nothing. And only reason why I'm going to say the Nothing is because you don't have to worry about the screen breaking. I don't care what you think about how long phones have been out. A folding screen will break over time more than a normal phone. It's
true.
What? $600 to $700, so it's almost $1,000 cheaper.
Yep.
And Nothing. Yes, you get the Google experience, the Google cameras, but the cameras on the Nothing aren't terrible. They're not great, but I've been getting great software updates, and it's only getting better. But we got to take a step back. Google makes a lot more products, where Nothing makes one. Now they have two phones that are just separated by years. So if this was the Essential phone, I know you remember that, I'd pick the Essential phone because they got good support, and I love the design of the phone. So between those two, I would pick it just based on price to performance ratio. Because the Pixel phone is a great phone, but the performance is not there. I don't care what anybody tells you. I can do two different things, and that my Fold 4 is faster than the Pixel Fold.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah. And Roddy?
So for me, I have to agree with Tuna. I would go with the Nothing phone. Yeah. I told Delvon this the other day. We were talking about experience with different phones and everything. And if you didn't know, Delvon just got a Fold. He just got a Pixel Fold.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see what he thinks about it. But I don't know. Last year the Flip 4 just kind of like stole my heart, and I love that little phone. And there's nothing wrong with the 5, and this cover screen should really, everyone that likes this kind of format phone, they should really like it. But I don't know, it just hasn't done anything for me versus the Nothing phone is just, I don't know, something. I don't know if it's just the look of it or the way it feels in the hand, or if it's just something a little different because it's a different OS or what. But I don't know, it's a solid phone. It's just really, really solid. Now, if I was having to choose between that and the Zenfone, I probably would go with the Zenfone just because my sweet spot is the 6.1 inch screen. And I also think Zenfone probably has a little bit better cameras than the Nothing phone does.
Ooh, I don't know.
Just from what people post, I haven't had it. So, but I'm just wondering, just based off of what everyone else is saying, I would probably go with that device.
I'm glad you brought that up. So when I get that phone in, I think it gets delivered on the 11th of September.
Yeah, you should do.
I'm going to definitely check out those cameras because I think they're the same sensors as the 9, and software processing. As well as me, software processing it does it all. Yeah, but I mean, Marquez didn't send.
8 Gen 2? Does it have the new
8 Gen 2? Yep.
Yeah.
No, I mean, great. It is, and I mean, you got it in the red. Nice.
Of course, I did.
Nice. I would actually, for me, I would probably go the white or the black, but that's just because I like monotone colors. But
gotta go with
right,
white.
Yeah, the white looks actually a very nice looking phone. The Zenfone 10 in white is pretty nice looking. But my fear is that
they don't have purple. They don't have purple, Dan.
Sorry. It's true. Sorry, Dan.
I want green.
Ooh,
like a brighter green, like the red. But
what's interesting about the Zenfone 2 in the US, if you get the base model, you have one option, black. If you get 8 gig 256, then you get like 8 different choices. Then if you go with 16 gig 512, you get like 2 choices. It's really strange. So I went with the middle range one so I can get the red. I wanted the red color. That is hideous.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I think that's the green that Dan was referring to. That's the iPhone 5C from back.
That thing is
Give me,
so
give me,
ugly.
give me the Lumia 1520 in green.
There you
There
go.
we go.
That's the green.
Yeah.
That's the green.
All right,
Well,
let me pull that
Asus
one up
Zenfone,
again.
there's the Asus Zenfone 3 or 2 or a 10 in green is nice too. It's a real
Yeah, it's not
subtle
bad
green.
actually. Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
That's
There we
actually it's the
go.
same color.
Oh.
It is look the same.
I
It
miss
does,
that phone
yeah.
so much.
Yeah, I know. Sam's a big fan of the Lumia.
You can see his head.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
I
They just
had
both-
that
Still
phone,
my favorite
as a matter
phone.
of fact.
Yeah,
Nothing's
they both
touched
just
yet.
went from 6 to midnight. Okay, so Zenfone, agreed. Yeah, I think there's definitely something there. The Nothing phone, I've been following the Nothing phone for a little bit now. Just seeing what people's reactions are as it gets updated, as it kind of goes through its cycle. It seems to be received very well by a lot of people. The Zenfone, we don't know too much about yet because it's only just coming out now. But I mean, from some of the very few reviews that I've seen about that, again,
It's been out globally for a while, hasn't it? Just not in the US. I thought. It's
Yeah,
been out for a
well, I
while
mean, the
globally.
US is really the only market that matters when it comes to smartphones, right? I mean, unless it's Asia, let's be honest. So,
What do you think about that, Dan?
sorry, Dan.
I know what you mean.
Hey, because here in the US, we all use iMessage. It's all that matters.
Yeah, you're all on iPhone over there.
Yeah, it's true. Now, IFA is currently happening, and
IFA,
for those IFA. Now,
I
speaking
don't know,
of phones, there's been a couple that have caught my attention, but I want to talk about the Fairphone 5. So, for those of you who are going, what the fuck is this guy talking about? What the
only
fuck is the Fairphone? Fairphone is a modular phone, and it's designed to be made. It's made from recycled, materials. But what makes the Fairphone probably the most interesting is that you can essentially replace everything. I don't know what Tuna's doing.
8 years of updates.
Oh, and sorry, 8 years of updates.
8
Now-
years.
iPhone
Man.
what?
Yeah, seriously.
But let
Also,
me ask you
I
one
mean,
thing. Who the hell is going to keep this phone for 8 years?
Yeah, I know.
I don't
I
care
know.
if you can replace the battery
Somebody
or not.
could.
In 8 years, though, the technology
Somebody
would be
could.
so different. Come on.
But here's the thing, and you guys probably might appreciate this. We know that when you change a battery on a smartphone, the performance goes back to the way you had it when it first came out, right? Like it's kind of an interesting reboot.
Well,
on-
unless it's right before a new phone comes out and everyone starts
Yes.
losing battery life health all of a
It's
sudden.
true.
But, you
Yeah, I
know.
know that iPhone, that new beta update's killing people's batteries. Of course it is. Fucking Apple doing their shit again. But so what Fairphone's been around for a while, and this is the 5th generation. Now, what makes this one particularly interesting is that you're getting some interesting upgrades that actually might be worth hanging on to the phone for a little while. So basically, we're getting here a 90 hertz screen, OLED display, 50 megapixel cameras, 30 watts fast charging, sustainably produced, 8 years of software support. I don't know. I think it's kind of an interesting proposition. The price is about $750 US, which would put it up above the price of the Zenfone, I think.
But it's only got I think it was 787 or 785G.
Yeah, 758. Sorry, I believe
750.
it
I'm sorry. So it's the
Yes.
same processor as the Nothing One.
is. It's the Snapdragon. I think someone just put it in the chat. I think it's the.
I said
780.
785. It's
For the
not
780, though, won't it? Yeah.
I had numbers.
It's,
mixed up.
it's the 7 series, whatever.
Yeah. But you're paying that much money for a mid range just to be able to change some things out. I don't know.
Who's it actually
Yeah,
aimed
true.
at?
So I mean,
UK.
4,200 milliamp battery.
That's what they said.
I mean, it's interesting.
There's no
I mean,
US release. There's no US release.
Yeah,
I just
but
mean who's the type of person that's going to buy
who
it?
buys this? Yes, and that's what I'm getting at. I don't know who would buy this.
Sam,
one.
would you be interested in something like this where you could fix parts and take them out? No. Okay, I thought
No,
maybe you
because
would be. I don't know.
No, and it's because it's too much to manage. And like I said, on top of that too, they, didn't LG try this with the Friends, right? With the G5. People aren't going to sit there and
sort
switch
of.
out their devices and stuff. They're just not going to do all that. I mean, and here's the thing: if you really wanted modularity, bring us back, give us back to just a removable battery. And you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just give me that much.
Well,
back.
we
If I
will
can
have
take
that soon, right? What is it? 2027? They like every
Sure.
phone has to have a removable battery again, which is kind of.
What? Yeah, so I mean I guess I just wouldn't be interested. I mean, because that's also it's going to be, what modules are going to be available Are they going to let you swap out the OEM chipset? Okay, cool. You can do all that. I mean, I don't think so. I just wouldn't do it. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool concept, and I think it's kind of neat that it's sustainable. But those are the kind of people that talk about sustainability who drive a Tesla, but then they have like natural gas. And regular,
Wait, I'm confused.
They have no geothermal, no solar, no nothing. But they really care about the environment because they bought a Tesla.
This isn't a modular phone. I thought this was people could upgrade or not upgrade. I'm sorry, replace things when they went bad. Like the screen. It's not like you can't upgrade the main chip. But if something burns up, you can put a new board in. If the battery,
like you can see in the video here, like you're essentially jerry rig everything your phone, changing the battery, changing. Yeah, well, I mean, I mean, it's an interesting concept. I mean, I like the sustainability side of things is interesting to me, but again, I don't see the average person doing this shit. Like they're gonna throw that shit in the garbage. I don't see a lot of
enthusiasts doing this. So you have to be really a very specific kind of person that likes to do all this kind of stuff. And I just don't think a lot of people. I mean, also too is let's say you do get a new board and you wind up not doing it correctly. You break it, you snap it, and then what? I mean, you know what I mean? You're still. I mean, it can't be that hard, but just like anything else, you know, you can't. There can be. You miss a screw, you drop a screw, you break the board on accident because you torque it too much, right? And you accidentally crack the board, and then it's like, okay, well now you got to buy another board. I don't know, man. It's kind of cool because you can kind of monkey with it. That's kind of neat. I would see like little younger, like teenage kids that like to monkey with stuff. Maybe they would like something like that because they can, but. Yeah, grown adults. I don't know if they're going to really take a swing on this. It's getting. I do like the fact
it's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a cool idea. I don't know. Like it's one of those things. I think it kind of reminds me a bit like Lego, like just fucking slapping shit together and coming out with the phone on the other.
In a world where iPhone is getting USB Type-C as the biggest innovation of the year. I don't think the Fairphone's going to survive. I really don't think so.
No, but just so we're clear, a Lego phone would be baller.
Oh my goodness!
I have seen Lego cases, but that
I mean that'd be kind of cool where you can like change it out and like sit there. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
What was that phone that Google made? Project Area or what was it called?
Yeah, well that
thing was pretty neat.
It. Yeah, they tried. I mean, Lego phones. I think we've seen them be made. I mean,
unfortunately, Google is. They very rarely abandon projects. It's very rare for them to do something like that.
True. Well, I think it wasn't a sustainable. They weren't going to make any money off of Project Aria. Let's be honest. Like, and then something goes wrong, they get blamed. Oh, my fucking whatever, it's broken. It is what it is, right? But again, IFA tends to be big when it comes to big releases. Now, the other side of it is let's get away from our phones for a second. Let's talk about gaming for a second because I know Tuna, something caught your eye there. What was it?
The Legion?
Yes, there we go.
So there's a hands-on with this thing. I brought it up, I think, when you were out there and we talked about it briefly. There was a leak. And I want to say The Verge or Engadget had an early hands-on.
I'll see if I can,
and it has some interesting things. Now, the controllers to come off, whatever. It's still based on Windows 11, which I don't like. But it's got the same processor. It's got a bigger screen. Battery life is rated at 49 minutes in performance mode, which is ridiculously stupid.
Yes.
But
wait a second. Say that again. Whoa. Hang on. Rewind. Say that again. What was how many minutes?
49. I read somewhere it was like 50 minutes in performance mode, like the top of you're running it at, so they say plug it in, but they have like it's kind of like the ROG Ally where they have like different levels that you could run it at, kind of like your phone battery saver mode.
It's the same CPU and stuff in it. Like,
I hate to say this, Steam Deck did it best because they have Linux running on Steam OS, and they optimized it right. They reached out to game developers, and it just works. And it's not perfect, but the Ally, I had it for a week, and I was done. If I'm going to mess with a Windows PC to play games, I'm going to have a full desktop. I'm not going to play with it on an 8-inch screen. That's ridiculously stupid. This is still nicer.
$700 too.
Yeah, but you see the Steam Deck, you can get them refurbished for $310 or $320 now. I'm sorry, it's not going to sell, but it's a good concept. I think if they can utilize if you saw the hands-on video, you take one of the controllers off, and it has something on the back, and you can plop it upside down and use it as a mouse. So like
Right.
in gaming,
Right,
like
right,
if you're it's called FPS mode. So if you want to do a first person shooter, you have more control
love
over.
the square display though. That's nice. I
It is
like
nice,
that
yeah.
square like aspect ratio that they're going for there, which is kind of a little bit untraditional.
And what's sad is I'm always interested in these gaming devices, but I can't use controllers. I have to use a mouse
Yeah.
and a keyboard. So to me, I'm never going to buy them. I had
Yeah.
I wish I would have kept the Steam Deck. I did like that a lot, but I use Steam too. So
looking at some of the specs here, so it's an 8.8 inch touch panel, which is fucking massive.
Yeah.
Quad HD resolution, 144 hertz refresh rate, but only 500 nits of brightness. That kind of seems a little on the low side, no? For a
I'm not playing
gaming
that outside, but I
console?
guess for a portable, you probably want a little bit more brightness.
A little
I'm
bit more,
sure.
yeah. I mean, it looks good. I like the connectors, like attaching to the square screen. That looks like it looks pretty solid. Apparently, that you're meant to pair these with some fancy Legion glasses, which deliver your full screen thing in front of your face, which is kind of interesting. I know we talked a little bit about this in the past. Are these going to take off? Is this where we're really going with gaming?
I hate to say this not just Lenovo. You got Asus, ROG. You've got Steam. You've got what's that, Aya Neo, and all these other brands like pushing them out. The only problem, Steam Deck just hit the price point, the functionality, and it gets better. You know, I think they did the best. But yeah, I apparently portability, and they just gotta going back to like folding phones.
The Switch proved it, didn't it?
It did, and the Switch 2's on its way
Yeah.
too. I hear.
The Switch 2 is rumored to have been shown behind closed doors at Gamescom.
Oh.
Is that what? When did they release this Mario Brothers Wonder? Was that just at IFA, or
I think
is
it's
that something
just
else?
coming out soon, and I don't know if it's out already, but
I thought maybe they mentioned the new.
but
they
either
said
way,
there was
like
gonna be
when the new Switch comes along, it's going to be night and day better, I would expect, than the current one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's got an NVIDIA chip that's pretty old, I believe.
really old.
Yeah,
Like unbelievable. You couldn't put that in anything. I don't know how they're even running games on it.
it's good for its time. When that thing came out, though, it was in the original. What was the streaming device that NVIDIA made? The
Was it a
first
Shield?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing was a gaming powerhouse in its time.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have two of them in my house.
So do I.
Yeah.
I have
NVIDIA
two, and I
chips.
have the mini one. The other one I still have, but the Bluetooth
I use
wireless
it
controller doesn't
as
work.
an Android box. I use it as a streaming box for both downstairs and upstairs, and it's amazing for that. You know, it has the power, has the processing, has all like the connectivity that you need for that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we see a lot of them now. Like they're all kind of heading in that direction. We're seeing a lot of gaming consoles coming out. Now, here's the big question, right? So the gaming consoles, is that supposed to replace your smartphone gaming experience, or is that meant to be something completely different? Are they pushing this as an add-on, or like take this with you when you go on a flight, or are they saying, hey, this is going to be better than your average gaming experience on a smartphone?
What do you think, Roddy?
Yeah, I think it's the fact that you can't game on a tablet, and this is everybody's solution. But ultimately, I think it's going to get beat out by VR.
Yeah.
I think you're going to start getting on airplanes and everybody's going to have goggles on.
I didn't think about that.
That's amazing. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Well, don't they have an experience where you can get into some Audi overseas and it's like Uber, but they give you a VR headset so you can play a game while you drive? I saw that somewhere too.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they're going to do that on a plane, I'm also going to need it to cover my nose because, the guy who hasn't, put any deodorant on or like has been on a, 15-hour flight.
You just buy the Dyson.
No, this is true. I could buy the Dyson. This is true, yeah.
Hey, I'll send you mine. It's still sitting over here on the shelf that I'm never using.
Did you try to sell it off? I remember you tried to sell it off.
I didn't pay for it. I posted it on Twitter just to see if anybody would bite, and they didn't. And I'm not going to try to put that on eBay or anything because they're like, ew. It's a used air filter.
It's being used. This is true. You have to change the filter at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, getting back to gaming, and probably one of the more interesting releases from IFA is the Honor Magic V2, which is meant to be the greatest folding device ever made, apparently, according to everybody.
Well, before you make that claim,
yes,
I think the purse folder is better.
We will come back to the
the
purse. We will come back to the purse. We're gonna. I think we'll end on a light note. Yes. You listen, I'm very upset that with the purse foldable that Honor released, that it was all women carrying them. I would love to carry one of those around.
It's very sexist.
It is. Listen, we're trying to be inclusive here of everybody and everything. What was the purse? Was it called the V purse?
Honor Magic V2, or they called it the V purse.
I don't know, but when I looked at it, all I saw was a folding phone with some charms on it.
It looked like a bedazzled V2. Yeah.
Oh, it was bad.
That's definitely Sam would need to get.
Yeah, I feel like Sam get it all blinged out. That'd be nice. Yeah. So I'm just watching this video with no audio. I'm assuming this is this in Chinese? Is this guy talking in Chinese?
I don't know. No, English. He's still talking English.
Okay, cool. I don't know. He's just like it's whatever. It's cool. I'd like to try one if I could.
It looks good. I mean, it looks really good.
$1 million, and I could actually get it to work on any network.
Hardware-wise, it looks good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Dan, you're going to be able to get it because it's a UK release first, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I won't be getting it, but good on him.
Yes.
I like Honor devices. I just wish they work in the US. I really would.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
does it have to be that thin? Is that really a thing?
I mean, but thin as in what?
Oh my God. Well, like I said, I mean, thinness to the point of compromising the battery, or thinness it's less.
I think it's got a big battery on it.
Yeah,
it does. It's a 5100, maybe.
Wow.
Hold on, back up. Did that screen just fold backwards?
It did.
Yeah, it's like the Huawei.
So why would you want to? Why would any woman in her right mind, anybody, I should say that's women, that's going to be broken in a heartbeat. The first time you drop that or bang it against the door, it's done.
It's a concept. Here's the thing. The funny thing is, and I don't know, Darren. I don't know if you can pull it up, but if you look at the Huawei foldable, it almost looks exactly
the same. Yeah,
it's the same exact thing. Except they put a little chain, little hooks on the side, so you can put a purse thing. But basically, it's a Huawei foldable.
This is something you can show to your other halves and say, "Would you buy this?"
My wife would not buy that.
They wouldn't.
Well, my question is, can you put anything in the purse?
No.
Then it's not a purse.
It's not a purse.
You make the outside. That's the problem. It looks like a purse on the outside because you have a screen.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of a stickler for detail, but I thought that a purse, the whole existence of a purse is to put things into it, like credit cards or change or lipstick or a compact.
Why'd she have to feel the screen like that too? Did you see what she did? Who the hell does that?
Now, hang on a second. So, is the outside of the purse just the screen on?
Yes.
Like I'm always on display? Is that what I'm looking at right now? Like I don't understand what this is.
It's a screen of a chain and your fish on a screen. It's
$1,800, and I'm gonna buy that for my wife, who's gonna break it in 3 days, and I'm gonna be out $1,800. Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's just crazy idea.
You would think, and I wonder if this is just all the Huawei hardware sitting in a factory somewhere, and they're like, you know what? Let's bedazzle the fuck out of this and try to sell it to women.
Well, it's a concept, so
it's a concept for it. I mean, again, I think the Magic V2 is really the bigger. I mean, look, from
tomorrow.
It is.
The purse holds nothing. It's so futuristic. It doesn't hold anything at all.
Where's the the Honor V?
A purse for nevermore, like it's just not a purse. It's crazy. Just crazy.
I'm gonna buy one just to review it.
And
Dan's gonna get one. You watch. We're gonna watch Dan. He's gonna have it dangling around his neck or something.
He's gonna be like, "Look at this. Look at
my charms."
Well, the registrar at my wedding, did call me Danielle, so maybe this is a fitting item for me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
His and hers.
So my question is, with this Magic V2, so it's been available in China now for I think 3 months, 4 months.
Oh, really?
Is it going to be a contender in the foldable space? Like, and I know, okay, now before you answer, I know you're going to say it's not coming to the US. I don't know if it's coming to the US, but it is a global release device. But it makes us wonder, is it what everyone's cracked up? Because people are saying, like, this is the one to go. Like, this is the one to buy.
I think hardware-wise it is, but software-wise it won't be.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't know. The Honor Magic 5 Pro, I know it's not a folding phone, but the software, I got used to it. It wasn't half bad. I think the problem with software is you get used to Samsung, Apple, Google, the way they do things.
I think more in the way that it's actually usable on a folding device. Like, you know, they're all pretty good with standard slab phones now.
Yes.
But I think when it comes to foldable, Samsung has still got that edge. They just have.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're available basically everywhere. So
they've got the R&D
people are
to
still
make it.
People are still going to go Samsung for a foldable. But
well, Roddy,
it's good to see good hardware competing and sort of pushing Samsung towards maybe doing something next year that's not just the same phone, basically.
It's true.
And it's funny, you know, like if now that we're into iPhone season, how many videos are you going to see of people saying,
too many.
Fold 5's not for me anymore? Thanks. It was good. I couldn't get used to the cover screen, even though they claimed that was fucking perfect.
I was wrong. That's going to be the buzz. That's going to be the buzz title. I was wrong.
Yep.
Now it's just easy to find the ones that I need to mute and unsubscribe to.
Well, we haven't seen.
That's just how it is.
We haven't seen Mr. I Don't Give a F for a while, but you know he's gonna call all those guys out.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm curious to hear his point of view. To be honest with you, because I'd love to. Hear
I don't know.
His
last few posts have been pretty iPhone happy, though. I don't think.
He's kind of settled in.
Or I was wrong. You guys are all wrong a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why does anybody watch you if you're so wrong?
I mean, I was gonna say for a person who wants to put it out there that I'm so wrong. I mean, this is like a yearly wrong. I don't know,
and you're
man.
a tech reviewer. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know, I mean, 300 is great if you're, you know, that's a Hall of Fame batting average. But for a tech reviewer, batting 300 is not exactly doesn't give me the vote of confidence.
I'm just gonna put I was right on every video that I make.
Yes, from here on out. I was right. Yes.
You know,
I knocked it out of the park. I win the world.
I am the best.
I know all the things.
You know, you got Samsung, you got Honor, you got all these guys making folding phones, which I believe are very innovative. Now they've been out for a while. But I go back. I'm not trying to bang on Apple, but you know they have a USB Type-C, and they're expected to have a periscope zoom, and it's going to blow up, and everyone's going to say this is why we have iPhone because it's the best thing since sliced bread. And what's funny is, yes, they take their time and they make it right, and it's going to be a good product. I'm sure it will. I just don't know what innovation even is anymore, because you know people say, well, folding phones aren't it. It's not innovation. VR is. I don't know. It should be interesting. In the next couple months, we've got so many phones coming out. We got the Meta Quest 3 coming out in September.
Yeah.
You know, it should be an interesting time either way. For us, at the end of the day, consumers, we're going to win 100%.
Oh,
you
100%.
pick whatever the hell you want.
I mean, I guess we get tired of hearing the same story, right? And that's kind of that's really what the whole tech space is. And, you know, I get, Dan, you're right. You know, I mean, it makes it easier for us to figure out, you know, who's a fucking moron and deserves to be, you know, blocked and, you know, taken out. But I don't know.
I'm still a moron, but, you know, it's besides the point.
Yeah, but you're also not someone who's saying, "Oh, look, I switched from iPhone to Samsung and then back to the iPhone." And
no,
look,
I just make videos to disappoint Sam after purchasing a phone. That's all I do.
This is true. This is true. How much do you reckon the purse phone is going to cost?
The purse phone?
It's easily. What did you say? 1900? Did you say, Tuna?
No,
it's gotta be more than that.
Oh. It'll be $1,800.
I'm gonna say $1,799 is my call, but I'm gonna.
That's $1,800.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not playing Price is Right.
$1 less. $1 yes.
I think they'll put it, just because it can't be the same as like just a regular foldable because it's got the purse kind of thing going on. I think they'll put it into the $19.99 neighborhood.
I apologize.
We
are wrong. We are wrong. I believe that
don't say it.
Oh, you want to guess?
Darren, or not Darren, Roddy, what were you going to say? He wanted to say a price.
No, I was gonna say I think $1,800, but it's gonna come with a charger and it's gonna come with a case and it's gonna come with the strap and it's gonna come with everything in it
and custom charms to put on the outside.
Imagine charging a purse.
It will be preloaded with lots of screensavers.
Oh, I'm sorry. My purse is dead. I can't pay right now. Let me charge it real quick.
Do you have a charger to plug my purse in?
Fuck me. If I ever hear those words come out of someone's mouth, I'm going to lose my mind.
Sorry.
Okay, so let me give you some context here. So the Magic V2 is clocking in at $1,250 US.
So it's not going to be
$13.99?
So how much is the purse then?
$500 more. I don't know.
I say it's going to be more because I think they're going to try to sell it like a jewelry.
I mean, it is just a Mate X, right?
It is basically just a Mate X.
So how long's that been out now? Like,
2 or 3
so
years.
they're gonna be able to get that reduced cost now, surely, because they'll just have them on shelves.
I think I'm gonna wait to Escobar buys them and then plates them in gold, and then doesn't sell them. Does that make sense?
I almost wish I'd ordered one of those.
Yes.
What's in your purse? What's in your purse?
Yes.
Yeah, your charms are gonna be like dusty.
Little nose candy in there for you.
I think that would be a great. I would rather have that than the fucking charger.
Right.
It's an ounce, 2. No, I'm just kidding. At least a case. But anyway, again, this is what is coming out at IFA. There's been lots of releases, lots of interesting kind of home products like auto robot vacuums.
Lots of robots, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of robots. That's going to be a big thing. Withings released their ScanWatch 2, which is their like second generation of that hybrid, what they call a hybrid smartwatch, which is kind of.
Is it a plug-in hybrid or just? I'm just kidding.
Yes, well, you have to plug it in to charge it. So I mean, there's that.
That's quite good.
I know one thing. I looked up one of those Withings watches on a stream, and now I'm getting like ads all over the place for them. It's like,
wow.
I was just curious. I had never seen what they look like. I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. They're really kind of nice. And then I was like, now I'm like on my Instagram feed, it's like, oh, you do a Withings ad that's kind of inserted in there. I'm like, geez, I just was looking at it just to see what it looked like. I really wasn't going to buy it.
Do you guys remember the Timex data link?
Yes.
Where you put your watch in front of your screen and it flashed lines to input information onto your phone?
I do.
I love that thing. Right now. You actually put all your contacts in it, and you held it in front of your CRT monitor, and it would flash lines, and the little camera that was built in would interpret that as the information needed, and save it to your phone.
That's interesting.
Yes, I love that phone.
It's not the greatest photo, but I'll see if I can get a big one here. But yeah, it's that's a classic one. I do remember that actually.
I think it was Timex and Microsoft. I believe. I can't remember.
It was a collab. It was Timex and Microsoft. That is correct. Yes. Is that a camera on the front? I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, that's what read the screen lines.
Right.
That's all it did. Yeah.
I think getting back to the Withings, the issue that when I reviewed the first ScanWatch, so here in Canada, I don't know if it's what it's like in the US, but they weren't approved to have authorization for SpO2 and AFib detection. So those features weren't available
in Canada.
In Canada, because it has to go through like our version of Canada, whatever, right? But it wasn't approved. It was so that you couldn't actually use those features on the ScanWatch. So you weren't scanning shit, which is why a lot of people didn't buy the device. But from what I understand with this version, that it's meant to be a complete global launch, as in it's going to be available everywhere. But again, you kind of just another interesting kind of device. But yeah, from what we've seen on day one, there's still 1 day to go. We've seen gaming gaming consoles. We've seen lots of phones, lots of RoboVacs. I don't know. Are the RoboVacs? Am I missing something about the RoboVacs? Are we pushing innovation in there somewhere? Are they fucking flying now?
Some of those RoboVacs. It's the brand RoboVac. They're $1,100, and it's like mopping. It cleans itself. It takes.
I have one of the mopping ones.
I have a Wise one, and it just basically maps my floor and then vacuums, and I'm done. And I have to empty it myself, and it cost me pennies. It wasn't like $500-$600.
The Roborock one that I have one on my main floor in the house here. It's ridiculous. Like, you turn it on, it cleans the mop head itself before it takes off. It fills itself up with water. It drives around your house. It vacuums up all the shit. It mops behind it.
And watches you while you sleep.
Yeah, I know. Oh, no, it gets better. And then it drives itself back to the dock, cleans the mop head, empties the dirty water, empties the debris from the whatever you have in your house into a bag, and then it charges itself. It's the fucking greatest invention that's ever been made. You don't have to fucking do anything. You just have to fill up the water occasionally and drain the dirt.
So not running water or... No,
I mean, I guess you could if you want to. I mean, it's kind of.
First of all, my dogs would kill that thing. They would.
Oh,
eat it.
100%.
And then
my
second
dog's
of all,
not bothered by mine at all.
Oh man, my Boston Terriers, they would destroy that thing, and I mean they kill pillows. I mean, if you leave a pillow out on the bed, they'll get up there and destroy it.
It's done.
But also too is I don't know, maybe I'm old school. Mopping the floor is not that big of a deal. It's like I mean, I don't know. I got an old mop. I got some pine saw. I kind of I got a real nice mop. Kind of it twists and stuff. You can have to wring it out, right? And then I was like, oh, that's kind of nice, right? And I don't know. It's just. It'd be cool to have,
but there's satisfaction in that too, right? Where you clean it yourself, and that does take away that.
I can tell you right now that vacuum does great. I have a dog that sheds like no other. That's the only reason why I bought it, because it picks up a lot. But I still have to vacuum with a real vacuum because
of course,
there's so much hair left behind.
Yeah,
I mean, if you have like a hardwood floor, it'd be kind of nice. What Darren's got is really nice. It's got it's got a little mop function. It can kind of get most. But I guess my question is it? So I guess it's circular, right? It's a spherical.
Correct. Yeah.
So my question is, how does it get into like parts where there are corners?
It doesn't.
So the actual
I was just curious.
Spinning thing is on the edge of the actual device, so it can actually go right up and it'll kind of spin its way around the edge of whatever the corner is.
Yeah, and then that would be kind of cool. I would like to try one out. I just don't think it'd last too long because as soon as it starts to kick off.
Well, look, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would never buy one myself because not at the I think it's $8.99 price or whatever they want. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's cool. It's good neat for cleaning throughout the week, whatever. But again, I get it. I get what you're saying though. Like there is some satisfaction that comes with cleaning up your own shit. And
honestly, it's one of those things where it's cool, but I don't think mopping the floor is that kind of big of a hassle, especially if you don't have a couple of rooms. I just don't, maybe a couple hours on a weekend, dry it out.
Yeah, most of my house is carpeted, so I have one room that's got tile.
God, I wish I could get rid of all my carpet. I hate it all, but I hate carpet. Carpet's fine.
Roddy has what is it, like stone or something fancy, and he's got
fancy marble floors because he's
marble.
He's got bamboo floors.
Let's see the floor in that office of yours.
The office is carpet, but I have wood. I have wood in my house. But I have a lady that comes and cleans.
Are you kidding me? Oh, fancy.
We do too.
Does she watch you sleep?
I'm actually never there when she's there. So
there you go.
Right. He's also got some bookshelves made of rich mahogany in the back there, right?
My buddy bought bamboo floors, and he would take cans of tuna fish and just throw them on the floor. And that thing would make a mark. I was like, dude, and it's expensive as hell, but they are really. I mean, it's just they're really durable. Apparently.
And you have to kill 1,000 monkeys to get it too. So
and I think one of those bottles behind Roddy is the cologne Cougar. It's got real bits of cougar in it, right?
Yes, Sex Panther.
Sex Panther. Damn it! I got it
wrong. That's how you know it's good.
60% of the time.
60% of the time works every time.
That makes no sense. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to get it to focus.
What is that?
Smells like pure gasoline.
What is that? Sake?
No, this is cannabis spirits.
Cannabis.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Made with real chunks of weed. It's good.
It's
good for you.
It works 60%.
Get Grogu off it.
So
60% of the time.
This is like the same as what is the little things that everybody does, like not pot, but like the
CBD is like a CBD thing.
CBD type stuff.
Okay.
It's like that. There's no alcohol in it, so
then why bother?
Man, when you said like the little things everyone does in the job I do, I see a lot of people doing a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
My mind went
it's
way
CBD
over here.
fluid. It basically is CBD fluid. Okay,
correct.
Very good. Yeah.
Nice.
It doesn't get you drunk. It just makes you really just don't care about
really
drinking another bottle of it. It's like I get you another bottle.
I almost said absinthe. Is it kind of like absinthe?
No, absinthe makes you fucking hallucinate, man. I don't know about that stuff.
It does not.
I think if Roddy drank a bottle of that, he would hallucinate too.
Yeah, probably.
These guys I talked to the other day about coming on board with my company to do some of their promotions and stuff, and they gave me some free bottles. So
nice.
The bottle's cool. I thought it was sake. It's like a Japanese kind of label on it.
It's
hard to read.
This one's got a dragon on a double-decker bus
Sure, because that's
I
the
love
thing
it.
that's the kind of thing you'd be
Off the Magic
experiencing on
Dragon
CBD
side.
fluid. You'd be like, what is it? It's like marshmallows with a dragon that shoots spaghetti sauce on a double-decker bus made of Swiss cheese. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in.
It's
Let's
called-
do it. Totally okay with that.
The name
Let's do
the
it.
name of this one is London High. So there's like London in the back.
There you
Oh,
go.
Jesus.
It's for Dan.
Dan?
I don't do London.
London is falling? No. London Bridge is falling? No. London Bridge is high as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
There you go,
Floating.
Darren. Darren, you
Yeah.
need to contact that company, get a
Yep.
sponsor. We all get
We
a
need a
bottle, take a
sponsorship.
shot before.
Roddy,
our show.
you got the contacts there, buddy.
Yeah,
Right.
contact them. Lividity. But yeah, it's got like one of the guards, and this is his hat. His hat's got like eyes on it, and it's floating.
Oh, this is
Oh,
amazing.
Jesus.
I love this.
A beefeater with eyes in it? That's weird.
Now, this
Okay.
might be a weird question, but if you drink that, would it show anything positive on a drug screen?
It will, it says it. It says it on here. It says that it may cause you
May.
to fail a drug test or
Yeah,
have a
so I'm going to have to
positive-
pass.
Yeah.
Can't fail a drug test.
Tuna's like, I don't want to be popping
Tuna still
this
got
test
the
so
ankle
hard.
bracelet.
Yeah, they do
So-
random.
It has how much stuff it is. So it's 50 milligrams of Delta 9 THC.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
I can't do that.
That's
And
I'll
so
take it all.
for-
I'll have it all.
For one fluid
Hey,
ounce,
Dan's like, I'm in.
Dan,
Dan's like, I
for
can
one
do it.
fluid ounce, it's 2 milligrams. So
that's not
Hey.
bad.
Okay.
with that purple microphone,
So, I mean, I guess,
That's
does it have a flavor? I don't know. It looks like bubble gum. I don't know. What is it? I wonder what it flavor
Bubblegum.
is.
they all taste like dirt to me. I tried all three of them. They all taste
Really?
like dirt.
Okay.
I mean, it's an
Oh,
acquired
that's fantastic. That makes me absolutely want to drink all of it.
Yes.
It's like,
Yeah.
is it more like potting soil? Is it more like Canadian Pete's
It's
farm?
red-
Yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. It's like peat moss.
Bit of
it's
shit
an
fixed
acquired
in.
taste, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like
Yeah.
beer, or people don't like coffee. I mean, it's an acquired taste.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, dirt. Always an acquired
Dirt.
taste. Is it,
Yeah.
is it like soily dirt? Is it more like potting soil kind of dirt? I don't
Miracle Grow, definitely.
know. Yeah.
Listen, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure if you put that on your plants, you might get something to grow. It's got a little, a little bit of
There you
help
go.
there.
We had
Calm them
cactuses,
down.
right? When did we get
Yes.
the weed? Oh, you put the weed string on. Oh, well, shit. We got to. Okay, great. Here we got some cannabis dispensaries here in Missouri. We could probably sell it, make a bunch of money, Darren. Like just sprinkle some of
Listen.
that CBD fluid on it.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Here in Canada, it's legal, so they're everywhere here, and I mean everywhere.
Yeah.
You
Well,
could
we've been
walk-
told by my
Yeah.
employer, I'm not going to say who that is, that if it's ever becomes legal, we still cannot because it still makes you impaired. So in
Yes.
the job we have, I can't be doing that, which is fine by me.
Yeah, exactly. And then Mike just said here that it doesn't have hallucinogenic properties.
It does
CBD
not.
doesn't, but THC.
Relaxation. Yes, headaches and such.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
I
if
mean,
someone
that's
comes
cool.
to you and says, I tested positive for marijuana because I'm using CBD, they're not using CBD. They're smoking.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
something else going on.
Or
Yeah.
using something
It was
else.
Roddy's dirt drink. That's what I
God damn.
There you go. You go to the bar. Hey, I
Give it to
want
me.
I want a drink on the rocks, please.
It just comes out in clumps.
Oh,
Yeah.
This
a hint of fertilizer?
is really soil with water in it. I don't want to drink that with the little white balls in it. I don't want the little aeration.
I'm so glad I mentioned the bottles in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has an herby flavor.
An
Earthy.
urban.
Is it earthy? It's very earthy.
Earthy.
No,
Very
we,
It tastes like a handful of fucking dark.
technically it's very organic
It's
and
true.
consumer friendly. So,
Yes.
And it's
the way to put it.
recyclable. Right.
It's true.
Safe
We're
for
all
the earth
about
'cause
we're all
it's
about
plants.
sustainability here.
Yes,
on the,
we're all
gonna
get
podcast.
fair
That's what it
phones.
is. It's vegan.
Yes.
Because
And
it's
just to let you
we're all
guys
getting
know,
fair
those
phones
of you
now.
who watch and tune in to the podcast live or the recorded sessions, when you for every show you watch and every hour you watch, you save one whale.
It's true.
So yeah,
It's true.
very true.
And we're all clean charging our iPhones, so we're saving the environment one
I
phone
don't
at a
know.
time.
I don't have
Having
an
an
iPhone.
iPhone?
I sold my last iPhone. Sorry.
It's true. Well, listen, that actually brings us to the end of tonight's TNT podcast. And again, if you're not catching us live, but you're catching us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and everything in between, thank you very much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are also on YouTube. And please check out all these lovely gentlemen's respective things going on. But thank you very much, Roddy, for returning. We're glad to have you on the show, buddy. Tuna, Dan,
Yeah.
Sam, always a pleasure. And just remember, we are here Fridays, and we love talking tech. And it's a busy couple of months here, so we're going to have a lot to talk about in the coming weeks, especially all those pre-order iPhones that Dan's buying for all of us. So it's going to be amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. And don't forget, you can actually open a flip phone with one hand.
There you go.
We've proven today.
You can use your head. You can do it like that.
Yes.
Too. So you kind of get your finger. You get your finger and you kind of like that.
Yeah.
In case you could have used your head there. Who's the boss? Use your head for more than a hat rack. Just saying.
Listen, just as a final thought, I have trouble using my slab phone, let alone a flip phone. So I flip phones.
Why? I have no idea why that does not surprise me, Darren. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, how do I?
It's upside down, and you know.
Why does this thing not work when I turn the power on? It just doesn't work.
It's got no
He's
side
just
panels. It's
he's
terrible.
touching the back of the screen. This button's on the back. These camera buttons, they don't do nothing. When
It's
I
not
touch
charging. Where do I put the batteries?
Where do I put a
anyway.
bar card in this?
On that note, thank you very much, everybody. We will catch you on the next one, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.